folks. Yesterday I just got a voice message from Moses or Laoshu personal account, which was unusual because he usually would write me a message instead.
Hi Cornelia, this is Moses' fiance. I'm very sorry to tell you, but Moses passed away yesterday afternoon. I want to say thank you so much for teaching him about Indonesian culture. He was so excited. He was so excited to be able to talk about Kerukan and so many different things that he learned with you. So thank you for helping him, and thank you for sharing your language and your knowledge with him. And just know that you made a difference in our lives. So thank you.
Apparently, Moses' fiance informed me that Moses is not longer with us and he had passed away, which was unbelievable. I couldn't believe myself that I heard that news from her directly, because I remember well how fit and how happy Moses was when we had this lesson last week. I couldn't believe that, and I had to digest myself. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say sorry and my deepest condolence to Moses and the family and the loved ones that who are left. I just want to say sorry, and may you be given the fortitude. May Moses rest in peace now. Let me reminiscing the good thing about Moses, okay? So, incidentally, he was my student of Indonesian language as foreigner through italki. He found me there, and in the last 5 months we've been really intensively learning Indonesian language together. Even though we only meet and learning language together through the internet, we never really meet each other physically, but he gave me a really great impact for my life. That is not only I gave him the language lesson, but also he shared me a valuable lesson of life and his experience. He was such a good soul. Moses was an inspiring person. He was amazing soul. He was a dedicated student I've ever encountered with. And we had recent Indonesian language last week, last Saturday. It was my last time teaching with him, and after that he told me that he wanted to take a break with Indonesian because we were so intensive learning that almost every day, 5 times a week, every day, 1 hour to talk about Indonesian culture and improving his speaking skill. And he trained really hard and learn new vocabularies, and I was so how to say, I was so grateful that he came across to my profile and choosing me as his tutor, that it was a valuable experience to encounter and to help him tutoring language. and obviously he know and had Indonesian skill before even learn with me. So it wasn't really hard since the beginning, and I would say it's even really fun to teach him Indonesian language. How to say? Even though I knew him not so long time ago, but he really gave me a really great impact. Like, and the funny thing is, since the beginning, I didn't know. Silly me, I wasn't aware, and I didn't know that he was this guy, this video creator who, have this viral video that randomly went to the public and started to speak local languages and make the local people also shocked and surprised, but in a good way, in the entertaining way. It was a really original video. The thing I like most about Moses are where he was really humble, and he's not arrogant at all, despite having a successful linguistic and language career, and also YouTube career, obviously. And also he was funny too. And me, as I am also a language enthusiast and a newcomer in YouTube, he gave me a really great experience and really valuable tips how I could try hard and then keep learning and be original to become successful in both linguistic and YouTube. So I really appreciate that Moses, in this past 5 months, he taught me a lot. I mean, it was also ironically, it was me who should teach him because I was his language tutor. But in the same time, I learned more greater and much more than I feel like what I gave to him. So I think I owe one to Moses, and yeah, it's priceless. And how this encounter, the weird encounter, is, if not is because pandemic, I would never register myself as a language tutor online, and would miss know Moses personally, and I'm so grateful that I had this experience, even collaborating with Moses and the previous video he had in February about introduce Indonesian language and Indonesian culture for the audience in the YouTube video live. And I know that he speaks over 50, more than 50 foreign languages, and I know that his mainly activities were learning language every day, at least 8 hours per day. Even that every day he learned minimum 3 or 4 different languages during that 8 to 9 hours period. And man, it was crazy. I mean, what kind of person would do that? And he did it every day, consistently, with a big dedication. And it was amazing to know how he was also interesting with Indonesian language and even the culture. And I know in his last time that he was really into this topic that I've suggested him about Indonesian traditional remedy. So yeah, it was interesting point of view from his side that he would appreciate about this Indonesian tradition. And also he told me that he really would love to visit Indonesia one day. And I was suggested him, Moses, why not we collaborate for like more spontaneous conversation each other, because I also learn and speak Russian and Swedish, and he did the same. Even like usually when he started Indonesian language lesson with me, before that usually he had a Russian or Swedish class. And so in the beginning of my lesson, we had this warming up with another language, either it was Russian or Swedish. So I was really looking forward that we someday would collaborate speaking 4 languages, because obviously English isn't my my native language, and I'm not that fluent, I feel. So it would be really nice to communicate with him in English, in Indonesian, Russian, and Swedish. And I know that this year, 2021, he wanted to focus more with like this exotic language like Sinhala, and I forgot this name of the language in for Kurdistan language. So yeah, it was so, what a loss that we experienced that Moses left us this early. But I really hope Moses rests in peace now. And there's a say, good people die young, right? But I believe that he doesn't really leave us entirely, because his legacy, his impact and vision about learning languages or learning everything really, it really inspired us so much that we would remember him a lot with us. And also hopefully we could still continue to be in the same mindset and value like him, that we can learn new languages without being ashamed, without feeling low that it's so hard, like I will not able to make it. But believe me, if you have the willingness, like Moses told me, everything is possible. Really hope and I pray for the best, and for him to be able to rest peacefully, go to the heaven. And yeah, hopefully we will meet again one day, somewhere one day. So I'm sorry that I've been maybe sharing this too much, but I just think that it's the good way to remember how Moses or Laoshu was. And for the Moses family, McCormick's family, the kids, and then yeah, also I hope you guys will be strong with this incident. No one wants this to be happen, but I hope you will be accepted it, and just pray for the best for Moses there. Rest in peace, Moses. And thank you for every one of you that watched this video. And then I also share the link below where we can contribute and help Moses' family about the funeral. So I hope you can also help. Thank you.